What is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching. If you're watching at nighttime, then good evening and good night and all that. This is the Jeff Meacham Network exclusive predictions for this Sunday's SummerSlam pay-per-view, live exclusively, of course, on the WWE Network. You know where to get it. You know by now. We're 6.5 years in. You know where to find the WWE pay-per-views at this point. If you don't know at this point, not a whole lot I can do to help you, right? I mean, you know, we've been watching the pay-per-views on our Rewind live streams for a while now, so you know where to look for them. So if you don't know at this point, I can't help you. But if you're looking for exclusive watch-alongs of the WWE broadcast on pay-per-view, you can come right here, because this Saturday will be TakeOver. I'll be watching it along, and Sunday I'll be watching SummerSlam. So there's that. This was originally going to be a panel. It's not, obviously. It's just a little me, which is fine. Team No DQ will be live in about 2 hours, give or take, with their exclusive predictions. They'll be live. They'll be live. You can super chat away and do your thing. Here, it's just little me, just spewing the shit. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here, all 8 of you at the moment. And Mr. Anderson's here. Hello, Mr. Anderson. The Cleaver's here with no voice, and he's a father of at least 2, I think. So God bless you with no voice, having to deal with that. That's crazy. That sucks. And Bales is here, who actually is in California. And I love you that you're here, dealing with our heat as opposed to your own heat, which Vegas heat's pretty shitty too. So God bless you, Bailey. You go out of the frying pan into the fucking fire, dealing with the heat. So holy moly. Anyway, if you're watching this, you saw the title, SummerSlam Predictions. Very cut and dry. We're going to talk about SummerSlam. It is this Sunday. It is at 7 Eastern on the network. The kickoff starts at 6, which means I start at 5:30 because I can. There you go. So, yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna dick around too much today. I literally have a time limit from the state of California that says you have to be done by 3 o'clock Pacific time for a flex thing. You have to turn your power. You have to have your power on minimal use. So using this, not gonna happen. Using that, not gonna happen. So I have to be brisk. So off I go to the races. Jerry Slaughter's here. Jerry Slaughter's here. That's all I gotta say. Woo! All right. So off we go. What I feel, I'm going to go from the matches I care about the most to the matches I care about the least. The matches least to most. I can't talk today. I'm all talk today. I just did a 3-hour thing with Greg doing SummerSlam 95, which will be on tomorrow on here on the Jeff Meacham Network side of things. I am going to live stream that. What I mean by that is it's already canned. It's already taped, but I'm going to go live the minute I get back from my doctor appointment, and we going live. My appointment's at 10:30, so I should be back here by like 12:30, 1 o'clock. So leading into what do you call it? The Wednesday Night Wars will be SummerSlam 95. So you guys voted for it. That's your bad. Good luck with that. Anyway, so the first match I'm going to talk about for SummerSlam this weekend is for the United States Heavyweight Championship. There you see it. There it is. Apollo Crews defending the championship against Montel Vontavious Porter, MVP. Not really. There's not really a whole lot I can get into. It's kind of been done to death, honest to God. It really has. I like the feud. I don't necessarily mind that these guys are feuding. I like the dynamic that MVP has produced as being part of WWE once again. I like that he's back. I like that he's got Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin with him. I'm just kind of over the whole thing with Apollo. I'm not digging on Apollo or anything. It's just not my cup of tea, just not my bag, baby. And it's my show, so I had to be my bag, right? That's how it goes on this show. It's my decision. I do like the dynamic that Apollo is kind of presenting as far as he, basically, thinks he won the feud, and what do you call it? Stole the title that MVP paid for his own self with his own money, which I think is it's a very heel thing to do, right? And he still did it. So it's very cool. I dig it. Dwayne Atkinson seems to think that Cedric is going to turn heel and cost Paul the championship. JJ says MVP is going to be the champion. I don't know who you are, Facebook user, so sorry. It's not showing up, but you're saying hi, so hi. Cedric heel might happen. Doesn't help. The new belt sucks. The new belt's kind of grown on me, Jerry. I was very, very harsh on that belt when it first debuted. I actually was on one of my many out of town quarantines or out of town retreats when I saw the belt for the first time, and everybody in the house even said it was fugly. So there you go. But I don't mind it. I'm kind of over it. But it seems to be the consensus that Cedric is going to turn heel and join up with MVP and cost Apollo. So, based on the opinion of the room, I'm going to agree with you guys. I'm going to say that MVP does indeed once again become the definitive, the true United States Heavyweight Champion. Whether Cedric will help him or not is it's a very distinct possibility when you've got Cedric and Ricochet not doing screw all. So, wait, this is my channel. Not doing fuck all. So, I do say MVP will become the new U.S. champion. That is my determination. Jerry Slaughter says Ali will turn. So there's that. We shall wait and see. Comment. Didn't like the new title design. I thought, I hated it at first, Ken. Hated the design. Jerry hates it still, apparently. So, but it's grown on me. Kind of like a fungus grows, a parasite grows, I guess. It makes any sense. So, on to the Raw Tag Team Championship match. And that features the Street Profits, who I believe are going to be accompanied by Bianca Belair, is what I read on the run sheet that I had in front of me earlier. And that will be... what do you call it? To counteract Zelina Vega, who will, of course, be in the corner of Andrade and Angel Garza. So this is going to be a hell of a tag team match. I like everybody in this match, including Zelina, including Bianca. These 6 people are that underrated middle of the card folks that I absolutely love. These 6 people are tremendous talents. They're all great in the ring. They're all great with their mic work. They're all extremely great personalities. They're all impeccable performers, and they're going to put on a show. And I do agree with the Cleaver call on Andrew, and I do say there will be new Raw Tag Team Champions on Sunday. Even with the tension in the room, Ken, between Garza and Andrade. But I think there's more meat on the bone of Garza and Andrade becoming the Tag Team Champions and still having the tension, right? Than there is with the Prophet. The Prophet's been champions for a long time. So it's time for a new direction in the Raw Tag Team division. And I feel that Zelina being in control of the Raw Tag titles screams great promos, great money. That's just the way I see that. So I feel we will see a new U.S. champion, and I feel we will see a new tag team champion. So right there, I'm already predicting new championships. Here's where the screeching of the brakes begins on title changes, because I don't feel we're going to have a title change in the next match. And that, of course, I'm referring to Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Bayley has been a dominant champion. Bayley, I feel, has been the champion as long as she has, because they are waiting to pull the trigger on Sasha to be the one to defeat Bayley for that championship. So what I'm saying is, because they're going to be in a bigger venue now, they're going to be on a bigger stage than they were at the PC. Yes, there's still no fans. There's just this Thunderdome thing, which still is right in space in my head, but whatever. I feel that Sasha is going to purposely help Bayley retain her championship here in this match. And then in the next match where Sasha's defending, it will be Bayley inadvertently costing her buddy, or maybe even purposely. I never know. But I feel that Asuka will win the Raw Championship, but not the SmackDown Championship. So Dwayne makes a good point. Whichever championship match is second, that champion will lose their title. And it will be the breakup of the Golden Role Models. I'm calling it. It's going to happen this month. Damn it all. I'm going to keep saying it until they do it, because it's pissing me off that they haven't done it yet. So I'm calling it till it happens. Okay. Another match featuring the ladies of WWE that is very paramount, I feel, in the SummerSlam card. I know people are going to say this isn't an important match. I feel it is. It's a big, big money grudge match that, you know, if it happens in the Attitude Era, it's money. And because it's happening in the COVID era, it's like, well, there's no tickets, so whatever. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, these two came in literally at the same time. They were both in the same season of Tough Enough together, and they have both really come a long, long way in 5 years. And I feel that both of them have really stepped up their game, come into their own. Mandy's got this weird thing with Otis, and the people love it. I think the storyline is very sweet. I do. I think it's cute. It gives fat guys like me hope that you never know, right? So based on what has gone on and what has happened between these two, and the fact that Sonya has been pretty much the dominant antagonist in this contest, I feel she's going to lose the match at SummerSlam and get shaved bald and go with the bald look for a while. And I think, bald might be good for Sonya. Not saying it'll be good, initially appearance-wise. Oh, she's going to be bald. I think she can pull it off. I think she can pull it off way better than Mandy would, because Mandy has that gorgeous flowing blonde hair of hers, and I think, honestly, also I think losing the match after all the humiliation isn't a good it's not like, oh, the babyface tried everything and she still lost, and that sucks. I think that the heel needs to lose here, so that's what I think is going to happen. The Sonya Deville will lose, and she will lose her hair as a result. Now, I will say, we talked about this on Sunday on my live stream with Aaron that we did over No DQ and my channels. What happened with Sonya in that fan is just wrong. And hopefully whatever comes out of this match Sunday, Sonya gets a much deserved pat on the back and thank you for all the bullshit she's putting up with, because that was freaking crazy. That was absolutely nuts. So, and yes, the bald look did work for Serena in the Straight Edge Society. So it can work. It is doable. Speaking of not so pretty after the match is over, this is going to be fugly. This is going to be really something in more ways than one. And that's the street fight that pits the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, against the offspring of the Man of Mystery, Dominic Mysterio. I was not quiet about the fact that the lashing, the beatdown that Dominic took at the hands of Rollins and Murphy was uncalled for, out of line on Raw last week. I thought it was terrible. It was in poor taste. And I feel that anything short of Dominic coming out the victor is going to be a huge letdown for all of the Rey Mysterio fans, all of the Dominic fans, and everybody that is a father, like myself, like Colin, like everybody that watched that show and was just cringing with pain for the father and the son. And I feel that Dominic is going to get his ass redemption. He's going to get redeemed by whooping the dog out of Seth Rollins in this contest. I think we will see Rey Mysterio. If we don't see Rey Mysterio, we will see Samoa Joe get involved. That I'm convinced of, because Joe, we talked about this yesterday on Talk Wrestling. Joe's been sitting on his ass for too long, and whether he's not cleared or not, he's get out of that fucking chair, excuse my mouth, and whoop some ass. Because Samoa Joe that I met in 2004, that I know is friends with Rey Mysterio, that wouldn't have happened. So Joe needs to whoop that ass and help Dominic win. So, and people are saying that Dominic might turn on Ray if Ray helps, or if he botches the help or whatever. I think it's a little soon for that. I agree with what Aaron convinced me of that on Sunday when we talked. I don't think we're going to see a Dominic Mysterio heel turn just yet. I think it's a little soon in the kid's game for that to happen. So I wouldn't expect that. Just wouldn't. Joe, that's an interesting point you bring up, Ken. I will not be surprised if Rollins loses if he puts his career on the line for obvious reasons. Yeah, it could very well be that this is the last hurrah of the Monday Night Messiah for now, so he can go do the baby thing with Becky. Although, if she first found out she was pregnant after Mania, she's not quite there yet. So I don't know if they'll take him off TV just yet, if he wants to be off TV just yet. So we'll see. And Aleister Black is also a good scenario. Good. I didn't think about that, Ken. Aleister Black's always a wild card because he's been involved in this too. So maybe he's the heel turn. Maybe he's the one that cost Dominic. So a lot of variables, a lot of balls in the air in this match. I'm looking forward to it. It's probably the match I'm looking forward to the most on the card. Besides, actually, Drew and Randy, I'm also looking forward to. But this match coming up, not so much. I know it's for the Universal Championship. I know it's Braun Strowman. I know it's Bray Wyatt, and I know that it's a big deal. I know it's a big feud, but I just can't get into it anymore. And I like that they brought Alexa into it, and they've got her involved. They did the interview over the weekend. And it's been so layered. It's like a onion, and it's making me cry how involved this is. So I don't see. Here's my thing with this match, and it sucks that I think this way, but I think it's going to happen. You can't have Braun Strowman bring out his dark side, bring out the evil, and still lose legitimately. So I mean, you can't. Braun's got to be the angry monster. If they are turning Bray babyface, then he can't win, right? So what do you do here? Do you turn Alexa Bliss heel, as Dwayne Atkinson is suggesting, and have her help Braun Strowman? Here's my theory, and I'm going to hate myself in the morning. I'm gonna hit end Ed broadcast. I'm gonna hate my life when I say this, but that's how I feel it's gonna happen. Vince is convinced that the Bray Wyatt thing is not going to work. He's proven that. I don't care what you tell me. I know firsthand he has no faith in Bray Wyatt as a character. The Fiend, Mr. Rogers, the Swamp Guy, whatever. No faith. I think Bray wins the title. I think he wins. I think the Fiend comes out victorious. And then Otis catches in. I hate it. But I think it's going to happen. I think Otis becomes the champion. And just to piss off everybody. Now, if the possibility does exist that Otis cashes in and the Fiend retains on the cash-in because he's the unbeatable Fiend. If that happens, I'm down. If the Fiend leaves SummerSlam, the Universal Champion, I am all in on it. I am all about it. But there's that horrible part of me that goes, damn it, Vince is going to do this. He's going to do this. Just like he's going to make us think we're getting what we want. And then that stupid music is going to hit. And here comes the machinery. And here, oh my God, I'm telling you. I know, guys. I know. The chat room is blowing me up right now. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I just think it's going to happen. I do. And I hate myself. And I hate it. But I can't see Vince not taking that opportunity to grind that knife directly into our spinal cord. So I believe Bray will win the match, but will not leave SummerSlam as the champion. And I hope to God that I'm wrong. All right. You're right. Otis is not the WWE Championship material, but he is Universal Championship material in Vince's eyes. So keep that in mind. All right, on to what will likely, unfortunately, not be the main event because The Fiend and Strowman is on the card, but I feel it should be the main event. It's got the most drama. It's got the most heat. It is the WWE Championship, and if you look at that belt, it looks like the UK belt on his shoulder, but I guess it's the generic design of the title, so it kind of throws me off a little bit. It is Drew McIntyre defending the WWE Championship against the Viper, against the Legend Killer himself, Randy Orton. This will be one of those matches that we are talking about all of next week and beyond. It's going to be a kick-ass match. It's going to be awesome. Now, there is the possibility that we get a cash in here instead, which would really suck, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to see a clean, definitive win and retention by disqualification. Not clean. We're going to see Randy get himself disqualified. And Drew retains the title that way. Because McIntyre is so obsessed with what Randy did to Ric Flair that he's going to, and what apparently happened to Shawn Michaels Monday night. Again, I haven't seen Raw, so I don't know what happened last night. Don't tell me in the chat room, please. I will block you. I will. I promise. Because I'm mean. But Payback's next Sunday, a week from Sunday. So we're probably going to get another match out of this. So I think Drew retains here. Either Drew retains or Randy wins, and then Drew gets it back the next Sunday. But I can't see Randy being a one-week champion. I don't foresee them. I don't see Vince doing that to Randy Orton because he loves Randy Orton. He likes Randy, so I don't think they'll do that to him. So Drew will somehow walk out of SummerSlam with the championship, be it a retention by disqualification, or he just kicks Randy's head off. Whatever. Yeah, I'm down for any of that. They could even extend it, as Colin is saying, into Hell in a Cell because Randy is notorious inside Hell in a Cell. He's a Viper. He's a Predator. So maybe he gets the title at Hell in a Cell instead of here or at Payback. Could be. Never know. All right. That will be the thing. 25 minutes. I'm so proud of myself. Again, this Saturday will be a live watch along of NXT TakeOver. Do I have that queued up? I don't have that queued up. Ain't that a bitch? No, I don't. Poodoo. But I do. But I will be doing. Oh, there they are. There they are. Yay me! I found them. Saturday will be a live watch along of NXT TakeOver 30. That'll be this Saturday beginning at 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern. And the day after, again, SummerSlam. Same time, right here on the Jeff Beacham Network, the network of shows, be it on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. That'll be this weekend and Thursday, as Ryback used to say, we will have predictions for NXT TakeOver. I'm not doing predictions till then because I want to see NXT tomorrow night first and see what is going to happen. We'll see what's going to happen tomorrow night on NXT before I make predictions. So it could be a double DQ, guys. It could be any number of things. So we'll just wait and see what happens on Sunday. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Again, tomorrow, right here on the Jeff Beacham Network, whatever time I end up getting home. Don't know when it's going to be yet, but I will be home early afternoon. I will do the premiere. I'll do a watch along of a watch along, which is a weird thing. But I'm going to watch myself and Greg call SummerSlam 95. So again, get that queued up for tomorrow afternoon on the WWE Network. Get mine queued up, and we will be ready to go come early afternoon here on the Jeff Beacham Network. Thank you guys so much for watching. Much appreciated. Don't forget, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, right on Aaron Riff's NoDQ, at Aaron Riff NoDQ on YouTube. They will have their full exclusive bit-by-bit detail predictions for SummerSlam 2020. I am the Meech. This is the Jeff Beacham Network. We will see you next time.